Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today I have for you Ragtag Crew demo. This is made by a Russian indie developer, and I'm really stoked for this game. This is a roguelite turn-based combat game, something similar to Trials of Fire or Darkest Dungeon or things like that, and it's a really fun one. Like, I like it a lot. It's just a demo, so it's pretty early on, but you can already kind of see the potential of the game. And yeah, I like this one a lot, so let's go. So we start off by creating a character. So when you create a character, you can pick a background, which also works as a picture, and it also picks your abilities. And then you can pick a personality, which affects your skills combined with the background and your traits. Now, what's really interesting is that in this game is that the skills, they work as a way to sort of handle events. And then the abilities are something that goes like, and then you have sort of levels up that are separate from combat that gives you health and abilities and things like that. So this is kind of like two separate things. The skills are really cool because they're really important for the event. And what's really cool is that if you fail an event, you will actually learn. So it's like failure gives you knowledge and the success gives you the rewards, which I think it's a really nice way to sort of teach people, like, okay, you don't be afraid of failure. I love that in this game. It's really, really fun. So how are we gonna pick this? So we're gonna start with a savage guy, because he is he's gonna be really good in fight. So he has like basic attack, everybody has that, and then they have like abilities. He has Braceable Challenge, which allows him to provoke an enemy, and Boomerang, which does some nice damage and extra damage if enemy is gonna hit you back. And then we should give a good personality towards this. So Daring gives him plus 20% crit chance, and Adrenaline Junkie means he likes to fight. Alternatively, we can make him smart and snarky, which means that if somebody makes a mistake or if they fail an event, he loses morale. If he loses morale, he won't fight as well. Can be an eye catcher, but we're gonna pick the eye catcher for somebody else. I also love the fact that this changed. He could be tired of violence, which means he doesn't want to fight, but he has a companion, or he could be a lone wolf. I'm gonna make him a lone wolf, which means he's watchful, which means he's never caught off guard, but he has trust issues. And this is going to be Rudy the Great. All right, so very happy with Rudy the Great. He has 2 in athletics, 1 in investigation, 1 in stealth. Next, we're going to have Zemkat here. Now, Zemkat is going to be a hermit. She doesn't like to fight, but she has a giant lizard companion that will help you in combat, which is amazing. She has interesting abilities like a sneak attack, which gives her high damage. So essentially she's the rogue. And avoid contact, dodge the next enemy action targeting, and get 1 to 2 ability powers. Ability power increases whatever the effect of the ability that you're using is. So if you're giving shield, it gives more shield. If you're attacking, it gives more attack, etc. So she's going to be... Actually, do we want to keep her like this? We could also make her... So in my test game, I made the girl sort of like this, kind of like a shield person. That worked pretty well. But actually, I'm gonna stick with the sneak attack. Actually, and this is not so. This is Zemkat. It's going to be sneaky Zemkat. All right. And lastly, we're going to have Vaz. And Vaz doesn't like to fight. Vaz actually kind of hates fighting. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, sorry. So sorry. I wanted to give him the hermit, but I guess, okay. Vaz is really charming. He's really funny, always good at talking, and the only thing he does is he kind of is wasteful. He always had a good things happening to him in life, always had a lot of money, always had a lot of food, and he just doesn't really understand that sometimes you need to save your resources, because he always had plenty of them. And this whole adventure is just like, you know, he was tired of being at home and he just wanted to go out and do stuff. And he's not that great in fighting, but mostly just like encourages people and, you know, maybe sort of trash talks the enemy a little bit to get them to not attack as much. I mean, okay, suppressive fire is apparently trash talk now, okay? Yeah, so we've got our Vaz, and he doesn't have the extra title like Rudy and Zemkat, because this is his first adventure. He's kind of new. Like, Zemkat has been around a little bit with her animals. She's been kind of sneaky, and she met Rudy, and Rudy doesn't trust her, but Rudy understands her abilities. She's just really good at what she does, so he's just kind of like, okay, join me, I guess, if you have to. He's kind of hoping, honestly, he's really happy she's with her, but he would never admit it, and he just kind of waiting for the day she abandons him. That isn't happening. And they kind of met Vas around and he sort of charmed himself into the group and kind of joined in. Every adventure has a beginning. Yours was buying a map that leads to a cave somewhere across the desert. Supposedly the cache holds immense riches. That's it. That's your motivation for the journey. It probably wouldn't sound noble to some people. Those people never lived in poverty. Well, neither did Vas, so... Alright, so this is our map and we're gonna move on. Here we can see our health. We've got our rations which we use to heal up and our money. And I love that we've got this little chomp companion. That's so funny. Alright, so and we can change your battle formation. So this is our current formation. I'm actually going to put Zemka in the back and keep the little chomp animal in the front. Now let's move. What is a man? To some, a miserable little pile of secrets. Other, a sizable pile of vingrets and trinket on an easily disposed slab of meat. Really, those are my two options, that a man is a miserable pile of secrets or a pile of money? What? Most people in the desert belong to the second category. Rudy the Great knows it and hides when he spots a group of shadows on the horizon. Also, actually, our melee guy is high. Okay. Look, Rudy doesn't trust his companions and he doesn't really care about them all that much. So when the enemy comes over, he's like, I'm out. But he leaves the charming guy there. So maybe the charming guy will convince the enemies not to hit us. Peekaboo, is that really you? Ooh, Slimky Zemka has friends. Peekaboo. The group approaches you, guns drawn, but Rudy the Great is prepared. Today's grappling partner cripples someone else. No, he killed Zemka's friend. Why would you do that? Alright, so the enemy here has attack damage, increases damage done by attacks. You want to hover over the enemies because sometimes you learn extra information about them. Like this guy has an ambush. His first attack deals extra damage. Peekaboo Girl gives enemy elimination abilities minus 50% accuracy until the end of turn. So each ability, if you're gonna hover over this, has a type. So this is of type maneuver. This is of type elimination. So they're gonna lower. So we don't want to use them elimination right now. Actually, she probably has that effect all the time, so we want to kill her very quickly, essentially. And this person gives the next attack plus 5 damage, provoked by taking damage from attacks. So right now he's not hitting anybody, so we would either want to drop him or leave him alone, because next attack is going to do insane damage. And we can also see that this person is attacking Vas. This person is not attacking anybody, and this person is oh, so she's just using her effect to lower my accuracy next time. So we're going to pile onto this guy. We'll start this off with, we'll start this off with Vas, who will encourage. He will encourage. I am thinking he'll encourage Zemka because she can do 3 basic damage and it will increase it because I'm gonna give her ability power. So Vas is going to encourage Zemka. You're so good at fighting. Just use your daggers the way you always did. Thanks. Sneak attack is now 5 damage. Bam. So he's provoked, so he now wants to hit her, but I should be able to drop him using this. Okay, well, Boomerang does 2, and then this chomp is gonna finish it off. So Rudy's like, don't hit my... Well, she's not my friend, but like, don't hit my companion, okay? It's interesting that we do an attack of 4. Oh yeah, 2 and plus 2 because it is attacking somebody. So we can drop it. And now Chomp, Zemka's companion, is just going to hit this guy. So yeah, Vas is gonna get hurt a little bit, but that's okay. That's fine. Oh, he missed! Oh. Vas was just so charming. He couldn't make himself hit him, you know? Vas is just so good. Alright, let's try to get some good attack. I would love to kill this person. He only has 3 health, so let's try whether... Only accuracy, only 45% though. Alternatively, we could just try to avoid attacks, but it's not going to be helpful. So let's just start... What I could do is I could provoke this guy to hit Rudy instead of the chomp here, but I think we can drop him anyway. Though at 45% accuracy... Well, we'll try. Yeah. Suppressive fire also has a low accuracy, but if it hits, and it lowers the attack they do to the animal, so now they only do 1 to 2 damage. Let's try. We'll keep trying. Oh, we missed all 4 of them. 45% chance, and we missed all of them, but it's okay. Chomp will survive. All right, now we're going to drop this because you don't hit my friend, my buddy here. Alright, now Peekaboo is the only one left. So 3 to 4 damage is the amount she's doing. Why is everybody hitting this beautiful, beautiful chump? Rudy, you gotta save Zemkat's friend. Zemkat Lizard. Oh, yeah, so he provoked her, so now she's hitting him. And now Vas could either encourage... Well, encourage is too late because we already used the ability. So we're just going to use a basic attack on her. Okay. Yeah, I already got hit a little bit, but it's nothing too crazy. And I'm gonna let Vas encourage Rudy, so Rudy can do more damage. Now his damage is going to do 4 plus 2... Oh, she's not hitting anybody. Okay, let's just do 4 then. And then Zemkat will finish her off with the sneak attack. Beautiful. At least it was over fast. Alright, now every time you finish a fight, you one of your characters gets to get a level up. So in this case, we get a new ability. So on Vas, we could get top notch, give an ally 2 shields and plus 2 ability power for the next action. This is really good because it's going to help them do their fight stronger. Deal 1 to 2 damage to an enemy twice, and this is affected by ability power. So if he has a bonus, it's going to maybe do 3 to 4 twice. Exhaust all abilities to deal 4 to 5 damage to an enemy affected by ability power. Now let's grab the top notch. I like it. Ironic, they wanted to loot others so they couldn't save themselves from being looted. We got 0 suit, so this is equipment. We'll talk more about it in a moment. Unlike some other gangs, these bandits have no uniforms or insignias, yet on every single body you find a stiletto. The stilettos are too small to serve as actual weapons and have different designs, but in a different way. Each of them has a depiction of an eye on the hilt. Wait, is stiletto a shoe? I thought stiletto is what's on the bottom of high heel shoe. What? Okay, I guess maybe that's on me. Is that not what stiletto is? Someone tell me what a stiletto is, please. Thank you. Serves you. Falls right. Sneaky Zemkat looks fine. It's completely and utterly fine. The situation isn't bothering her at all. See, she's laughing and everything. And not touching her ice pads reflexively, not shuddering in disgust when looking at the stilettos at all. What is a stiletto, people? Hey, we're in this together, so you'll have to tell us at some point. Better it not be at gunpoint. Oh, he rhymes too! Oh, I love Vas so much. Let me know if you would like a longer series on this, because I'm really enjoying the characters and also this game. If a side crumbles this early, girl, you have to learn better to lie. These people, the Eye Keepers, she used to run with them. They claim to keep an eye on their turf, claim to be a sort of law keepers, only taking what they need to protect the weak. At some point, Sneaky Zemkat realized any gang that claims to have an agenda is a bunch of liars. Agreed. Fikes, the leader of the Eye Keepers, didn't like her authority challenge, but she loved fun and games, and the best fun and games last until someone loses an eye? What? Such was the ritual punishment for the disobedience. Oh, and that's why Zemkat doesn't have an eye. So it's so funny that we got an event of her backstory in the first movie moved in. But I love that each character has a backstory. So like imagine that we want to move on and learn like what's Rudy's backstory. Does the skull has a story? I don't know. That's what the Sneaky Zemkat ran off the same day. Makeshift body eye patch fashioned from a torn sleeve. Oh, girl. Sneaky Zemkat doesn't know much about what the Eye Keepers are up to now, but she can point to the gambling house Fix runs on a map. Never says she'd rather pay a visit or not, though. Meeting the Eye Keepers boss added to the map. Where is it? Oh, we are 100% going there. 100%. So we gotta go to the top. But first, I promised you equipment. So we've got the 0 suit, +1 ability power and -1 armor. I don't know where I can read his current armor. I just mean that he takes +1 damage to every attack that's done on him. I don't know if I want to put that on the melee guy because he can provoke people, so he'd get hit a lot. So I'm thinking, let's give it to Zemkat because she's sneaky. She has things like avoid contact, so she can avoid getting hit. And so the fact that she has bad armor is not really a problem. Also, if you look at her, she has like her stomach is just completely out in the open. Like, girl. This is not the way to fight. But again, she's a rogue, so I guess that works. So let's go to the settlement. Yeah, I might actually make a longer series on this game, guys. I'm enjoying this a lot. I hope you guys are too. The streets of these towns are empty. There's an iconic tumbleweed rolling. Scared faces hide behind locked windows. The only person out is the town leader, a skinny man, tan like the burned log. Turns out today is the day locals must pay tribute to the seething adders. Except they don't have the required sum, which means the bandits will make them pay in the more idiomatic meaning of the phrase. We can convince the bandits it's my turf, but Sneaky Zemkat will lose morale. We could ambush them, which is easy. But Sneaky Zemcat would lose morale because she doesn't like to fight. We can convince the bandit to take less money, but they're gonna keep torturing the village. We can pay the missing fam, or we can refuse to get involved. I am going to convince the bandit that this is my turf now, because I want to Vas to talk himself out of a fight. Vas really puts work into the facade. He draws you an insignia and ties spare bandanas around your arms to serve as a makeshift uniform. It's like you're real bandits. He even invents a name for you: the effervescent elephants. What a show off, using words no one knows. What the hell is an elephant? I love that so much. I know this is for a good cause, but playing bandits just doesn't sit well with me. Honey, you were in a gang. Sorry, I'll try to not get in your way at least. I mean, whoa, it didn't work. Oh, come on. Now they're gonna be double mad. But because it didn't work, I should be able to increase his skill. The seating adders are confused for a second, then they decide you're mocking their style and tag without listening to Vas's explanation of bandit heraldry. How dare you not listen to me? This has never happened to me before. Do you know who I am? No? Who are you? Right, I'm not supposed to say. I'm just a guy. Just part of the elephants. You know, I'm just a guy. Okay. The idea that you might be actual bandits who now own this turf doesn't even cross their minds. Alright, well. Let me kill you first. Panics. Okay, so if this guy takes 4 more damage, he's just gonna stop attacking. So all Rudy has to do is use his boomerang and bye-bye, mister. He's not gonna hit me anymore because he's too scared. These two guys deal extra damage. So they're hitting 3 to 4 to Rudy, 3 to 4 to Vas. Oh, and their beast wants to hit my beast. But my beast is so pretty, leave it alone. Zemcat, you gotta save your beast. She could do 4 damage and then maybe... I'm going to give a shield. Oh, I already used the power. It does chomp ability, it's not affected by ability power. But Zemcat could use... Okay, so we're gonna use... Wait, is anybody hitting Zemcat? No. Okay, in that case, let's use suppressive fire on this beast. Now this beast isn't gonna hit the chomp at all. Next, we're going to use a sneak attack on this monster, and if she can do 4 damage, and then the lizard is gonna do 2 more damage. Now Vas isn't gonna get hit at all. So this is really cool. Like Vas protected the lizard, and then the lizard protected Vas. That's pretty fun. Alright, Rudy, honey. You gotta do things. I could provoke an enemy. Ooh, yeah, because everybody's hitting Zemcat at that. Actually, Zemcat could give shield to her. No, I can't give her shield because I didn't take the shield person. But I could use top notch on Zemcat, so now she has a 2 shield at least. Who else is hitting Zemcat? And we could probably be able to drop this person in the back. So Rudy. Actually, not Rudy. Zemcat, you can do 5 damage by yourself, so just drop this person. Amazing. And then Rudy is going to use... She has shield of 2, the enemy is hitting her for 5. So I'm gonna let Rudy provoke this monster, just so this lizard is safe. And we're going to start chomping up this person here. If I could do 2 more damage to my... I forgot that if I do more damage then he won't hit her, so I should have been doing that, but that's okay. Rudy, please hit him now. Oh, only 1 damage? Seriously? We'll chomp on this one, but we'll drop the lizard here first. We'll let Vas finish it. Ah, seriously, only 1 damage? In that case, let's just focus our damage on this person so he's not gonna hit Rudy because he got scared. Our lizard's getting hit. I think I can heal the lizard with rations, but I believe so. And we're just gonna chomp up on this person. Great. Bye-bye, enemies. Alright. Took a lot of damage here. Alright, so Zemcat can get Coup de Grace. Deal 3 damage to an enemy, deal extra 2 if they have a life loss effect. I don't know what life of loss... I guess if they lost life. Okay. Grim Reaper, deal 2 to 3 damage to an enemy, get a bonus action if the target is dead. So upon killing enemy, we get a bonus. It should say get a bonus action if the target dies, because this way it does make sense, because it's saying you're hitting a death target. So in case the developer watches this is a wrong sentence. Provoke an enemy and lower their attack's damage by 3 until the end of turn. I kind of like the coup de grace, because this is 3 plus 2, so on any damaged enemy this will do 5, but the extra action upon finishing an enemy's... I'm gonna take the Grey Maper. The extra action is just so good. Could warriors slay their foes and pillage their corpses? Brilliant warriors don't even have to do that. They can let one bandit go tell the tale. Yes, just like in the books. In the books it never backfires. Bandit won't forget that. Stay alert. Oh, but they aren't just making this complicated for the sake of it, but the tale told everyone will know that this turf belongs to the Eversend elephants now. Whatever an elephant is. When the town elder realizes they're not free of tribute, he giggles like a boy. I think this is supposed to say they're now free of tribute. So we came to go to a shop, and in the shop we get free, we should get stuff cheaper. This town may have been short on money, but it sure is rich on beer. It flows like a river, drowning your knees. You made an enemy, sure, but doesn't matter now. You're celebrated, you're heroes. This day is pretty won. All right. Last fits the role of a hero perfectly. All smiles and little bows, reflecting everyone's elation back at them. He deserves it. It's charming. In the evening, Rudy the Great finds himself drunkenly hugging Vas in a "we're so totally gonna question this later, but for now I think it's about discovering we're both actually decent people." Vas now likes Rudy! Rudy doesn't mistrust Vas anymore, so Rudy mistrusts everybody. So the fact that and also, it kind of makes sense because Vas is charming, that Rudy kind of came around to Vas before Zemkat. I like that. Alright, let's go to the shop so we can buy things. Also, we're gonna need to rest, but first I'm gonna buy stuff. Oh, first I could buy food. Let's buy like 7 food. We're gonna need more food. We'll buy like 6 more food. I could buy makeshift armor to gives +1 armor to everybody. +2 ability power for the first turn. That's actually really good to me. I like that a lot. Let's give that on Zemka, because on her first turn she's gonna be able to get +3 damage, so she should be able with her sneak attack do around, what was it, like 7 damage? So she might be able to drop an enemy instantly. This is a tool, it has single use. Yeah, Zemka girl. Okay, let's rest now. Gotta get ready. Oh, my lizard. Oh, okay, I was worried my lizard can rest, but it can. Time to have some rest. This is your opportunity to pretend you're not a grueling journey likely to end with your death. The giant lizard of yours. It's kind of cute. Yes. Also kind of useless. What? How dare you, Chomp? Has saved my life more times than I can count, and he also saved Vas's life, and... Guess you're kind of right. She calls Chomp over. What should she train? Physical prowess, stealth, or tracking? Physical prowess. So it's interesting that she improves in athletics and not the lizard, but I guess the lizard is just automatically her friend. Chomp is not too eager to run after the boss as sneaky as Zemka throws at it. Bone, sorry. In the end, she ends up fetching more than the pet. Okay, guess who's improved? Oh, I love that. Okay, I didn't read the text first time around, but okay. Let's keep moving. Actually... we should probably end the episode here, but I'm gonna give at least 1 more episode to this game because I want to know what happens when we fight the boss of the Eye Keepers. So if you want to see that, you gotta click on the right to watch the next episode, or you can click on the bottom right to watch Trials of Fire, which is just another cool game. See you there. Bye bye!